Hello and welcome to awesome. To a 35v35 match on Hurtgen Forest. Yeah. So Hurtgen, what is it? What is it about? Where is it? Westphalia, Germany. Actually, it says that on the screen when you load in. Yeah, and Hurtgen Forest is a forest. Who would have thought? Uh, I got a lot of time in this game, so these are the types of hard hitting analysis plays that you can expect. As always, accuracy will be important. It's a little bit more important because I don't know, the trees. I play a tank. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Let's be real here. The main sort of geographical feature, other than the trees, is this gigantic fucking ravine that goes through the whole map. Um, and both the trees and the ravine make it kind of shitty for tanks. It largely just devolves to parking in this column along the one side of the ridge, or somewhere over here, maybe Hill 15 for the axis. This one house area on the southern bend of the road. Almost certainly going to be something there. Another very noticeable feature of the actual map itself. See how these little tree marks, these little green tree guys, these little coniferous indicators? This is actually where there aren't trees on the map. Yeah, I know, right? So all these parts where you see trees on the map, no trees. Like maybe one, two trees. Kind of insane. To be perfectly honest. Yeah. No, but good. Anyway, North Pass. Um, Hill 15 is in play for tanks. As noted before, you see all these trees on the actual map? No trees. So this is just wide fucking open. As you might imagine by the name, this is in fact a hill. So very much so in play. This southern hill over here, in whatever grid segment this is, super important. Sure. Actually have admin cam in the server. Could be important. Yeah, so there's also the northern high ground area place thing on the top map edge. Oh, Broken Arrow's playing. Sick. Checking, 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 checking. Hold. Sick. Anyway, back to the PowerPoint, the most important part of the whole thing. Gotta go quickly because there's 6 minutes and these things never start on time, so maybe not so quick. But anyway, for Axis, the entire fucking strong cap is on their side of the map. There's a bridge, there's some buildings, there's got some low ground. This is also low ground, protected by most of the high ground. These buildings, there's not much line of sight. We will see if allies are able to push up to this high ground, make a formidable insertion into this very important part of the map. And for both sides, there's a bridge. Bridge over troubled water. Scar right in the middle. For the Axis. They got this sort of high ground area on their side of the map. So we'll see if they can utilize that. Holding this is pretty doable, but like once you start to push down over this ridge, this is when things can get pretty sketchy. There's a lot of micro terrain to be dealt with in terms of elevation, as well as you got this building right here, you got some trenches, you got this busted ass bunker, and it uh, sort of out of sector control to then get sector control is sort of a defining feature of this port for Axis. For Allies, you really just got to set up a strong front line and park tanks up on the ridge. When we saw DC versus 1/16th, I mean, this is literally 90 minutes of gameplay was just this positioning. It was pretty whack, actually. That game was boring as fuck. Let's be honest here. For the Siegfried line in the south, Axis has this sort of super cool place area thing with a building with trenches. There's a road. There's, it's sort of the top of a hill. Very, very cool and nice and stuff. For Allies, Strong Cap is in their side of the map almost exclusively. Almost. You got this super fun charge up the hill to take this area, and you stage from down here. It's all good. It's all gravy. There's a very strong network of trenches in the point, both in and around and above and below and behind and in front. Lots of trenches, but also lots of gaps between the trenches. So that is cool stuff. And scar control is actually very important for both sides. So how much they are willing and or able to commit to controlling the scar would be an interesting thing to note. When for Allies, you got this you just park tanks up here, and you can blast all into the point, all sort of behind the point along this ridge. It's a pretty dominant position for tanks, and the Axis don't really have a lot of good tank options. Like, this southern bend in the road is really freaking obvious, but like, it's rough, man. It's rough for tanking for the Axis here. Like, you can like kinda maybe get up here. It's a little clumsy. It's pretty scuffed. You got this area up here, this little road, but like, there's a building over here that doesn't render on the map or in this thing, and you got this sort of one particular tree line that juts out that kind of scuffs any sort of good line of sight to counter these. So we'll see what sort of AT gun options, what sort of infiltration from Axis infantry to maybe get a satchel. Because the thing about this is, like, you're so far back, you're kind of on an island as a tank, so you can't really expect any infantry help. Not like you can really expect any infantry help in any map, in any situation. Yeah, just the redheaded stepchild of this game. And as I am always saying, how could infantry allow this to happen? But yeah, that is the map. We're just waiting for the flip, for it to fill up, for other things to happen. And yeah, there we go.
it is Billy.
Classic Billy.
Shaking my head.
Really?
Dang it, Billy! Yarr. You know what? Hold on. Side BA axis. You know what? That explains who it was. There are clues embedded in the matrix. Yeah. So let's see if I get any encoder overload errors. This because that was the defining feature of the 1/16 for DC casters. It was fucking unwatchable. It was so bad. Oh boy. This is a 35v35, so I assume I can just take a squad. An armor squad. Oh my god. Can I mute that? Thought I muted that. Alright. Alright. High in the sky, flying with the eye. Got nodes going up. I'm assuming this is APL rules. Which means no Panther can't attack the nodes. And one arty guy untouchable. Unkillable. We'll see about that. Oh my god. Look at this. This is not quite a fully cursed lineup, but it's pretty cursed. North Pass, pretty sure Axis benefited? That's what I'm looking for. Axis, oh my god, words. Words! It's a better strong point for Axis. There. I did it. Are the people with the things as a commanding for Broken Arrow and got the Steward in play, one of the best tanks in the game. Sitting back kind of far. Hold on. This is a Lux. This is the opposite of a Stewart. This is the worst tank in the game. They appear to be preparing for a truck snipe. That'll be pretty cool if that happens. Like we got some strong allocation to the top of the hill. Love it. Supplies dropping from the sky on both sides. Let's actually, let's see what the hell is going on over here. see if this truck snipe in fact happens. Side with the actual Stewart, best tank in the game. Luck's holding fast. Oh! 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 They're so close! Oh, they're so close! Oh my god. Imagine splashing off of trees in a tank and killing no one. It's such a bad tank. It's so useless. Oh, that's devastating. That was so close to working. So close. Speaking of working... Oh boy. That is a massive win for TL's Artie. I feel like kind of an obvious spot for a truck. Just something you always want to avoid. Oh boy, howdy, that was... Ouch! Alright, bet we can tell who their Artie guy is. Ooh, speaking of artillery. Oh boy. Ground into a fine paste. And that is going to be a big setback for Broken Arrow. TL, I believe, stands for Timothy Leeson. Now working on trying to control the top of the hill. Firmly in the hands of Broken Arrow. Got ourselves developing situation alert. Bouncing down into the ground. Oh man. Oh, this is tragic. Where are these actually? What's happening? I'm so confused. Are they hitting underneath the tank? That's almost a more impressive shot. I'm gonna be honest. Luck's moving up. Their tank is on fire. They are being shot in the track by what I assume is Stewart. Crank this. Ooh, flashing a bit of a contest here. Flare is out, showing tank, a couple infantry. Now let's see who is able to convert. Because owning the hill is nice, but it's really just a means to the end of exerting control over the strong cap itself. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. You're just being fucking sniped at. This is just the longest duel in the history of life. Actually, no, it's not. I sat here in a heavy against TL. I had 2 other heavies, 3 AT guns, RD, and like multiple squads shooting at me. That game was fucked. TL artillery. Clearing out the top of the hill here. I feel like... Yeah, they got 1 squad over here. And... Oh boy, the Stewart is just annihilating them. Oh man. What was your plan, sir? Was it to get the turret to turn? What? But as I said before, this is largely just a means to an end, and it looks like they are meaning to the end over here. Moving up into the strong cap. Definite strong cap advantage. Advantage is the word I was looking for earlier. This is an excellent little low ground. You want to control this and have heavy control. No, he was running out to die so that he could get the first tiger up. Interesting. Here we have the defining feature for tanks in this. Fighting from hill. Shooting 625 meters. This is, oh my goodness. They built the AT gun, sure be banging. Oh my god. I'm a big fan. I gotta say, this man adds value like few others can. Satcheling tanks, satcheling buildings, building AT guns. The dude's a menace. And just like this, TL getting pushed out of the strong cap here. STG, when will it be banned? Hashtag Omega Lol, never. But, unbelievable coordination, completely blinding the Stewart, letting the AT gun get set up, get aimed. This is not where their troops are. Actually getting a couple more kills than I was expecting. Actually getting just enough kills. Is there a support guy anywhere? Yeah, anywhere. For Broken Arrow. I see one. I see one guy. He's not even close. Tiger takes out the medium. I assume. One thing we do know, the medium is dead. This Gary could be a problem. Oh, it's gonna be... let's see, there's a mark. Yeah, no, there's actually plenty of room to get one down here. It's kind of far forward for a Gary on a point, but we got ourselves a heck of a fight here, man. Broken Arrow still desperate for a garrison. Hashtag for the love of God. Sure be banging. Sure be bangs. Securing the supplies. Well, maybe. Can squirrels go nuts here and just crush any chance they have? Love this smoke. Love the smoke. Helping them push across the water, get into these entrenched TL positions. Oh, and just like that, Squirrels has in fact gotten the nut. Alright, let's play count the support players. I'm up to 1. Still at 1 support player. Now it's 0! The Hardy just absolutely nukes his ass. Squirrel popping off more nuts. Yeah. Let's take a look at the fight for the hill over here. This is such an important piece of real estate. Let's see how accurate this helmet mark is. More of a metaphorical helmet mark. It is this is where they are. A suggestion. Actually, hold on. It's getting more accurate by the second. Joseph Stalin playing right into the hands of the enemy commander's intelligence. Intel through the roof. This is quite the fight. We have 1 outpost supported by Gary, while the rest of the homies push up. This is... I guess this is kind of tight, but... I mean, this is where they're launching from, so... I guess it was always going to be like that. But, North Pass Control, they have, in fact, stormed the beaches. Support player count. Added up, we are up to, and by up to, I mean still at 1. And he's dead. For the love of God. Oh, he did put down supplies. Question is, are these too close? It's not a bad area for a garrison. It's not a great area for a garrison, but it's not bad. And it does in fact go up. Where is it? Right here? Yeah, pretty good spot. Pretty good spot for a garrison. We have a bit of a house party going on here. The obnoxious sounds of the MG42. Again, totally, you know, no rules against that. Absolutely none. They said, you know, we're banning the Panther for balance. But you can still use the SDG, you could still use the MG42, and still get on top of roofs you're not supposed to. These are not problems. Now, the other problem for allies is... once you... oh my god, the house party has been broken up. Oh, the house party under assault. Existential dread to the house party. That is an artillery mark. Wait, I can see artillery marks. Huh. Did they change that? Commanders and officers. I thought officers couldn't see that for some reason. Anyway, back to the point at hand. It is very difficult to retake control of North Pass as allies. Do want to have control of this sort of hill area? Illyria? But I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, run down this gigantic open hillside? Answer's yes. However, TL and I really like this decision, applying a lot of pressure to this hill in F4. In fact, applying pressure in the hill and over here in the low ground. Really like this. Now, the interesting thing, bit of a trade there, the interesting thing about the 35v35 format is each individual player you are a larger percentage per person of the overall force. So your positioning individually is more important. Your kills individually are more important. And your ability to be everywhere where you need to be as a team is greatly diminished. So, what is it? 2% for 1 out of 50, and then 1 out of 35 is like 2.8. Have the technology. 2.857% per person, and TL has taken control of the hill here in a quite honestly massive gain. They've taken control of the hill while simultaneously pressuring the west by southwest entrance here. Excellent piece of strategic positioning, committing the right forces to the right area in the right amount, and that is so difficult to do. That's a tiger being P-struck. I didn't even know it was there. Kind of an interesting position for the tiger, let's be real here. Broken Arrow, however, still has the garrison. So this real estate will continue to be fought for. They are, quite honestly, kind of sweeping back through the forest here. Rifleman, drop explosive ammo has been called. Now, it looks like Broken Arrow is effectively utilizing their artillery to cut off this party house here. They are still spawning on it. Oh no. And that artillery is going to allow them to reposition a few troops, retake the hill. There's a lot of dynamicism here, and more explosive ammo, please. It's just one life, y'all, and preferably not in the open. Has been called. Have a massive engagement here. Lee Jacks just being absolutely fun police here. Did they get the outpost? There's 100% chance there's an outpost here. In fact, there it is. I was looking for a German outpost. Like a dummy. Oh man. They're getting fun policed by the totally legal, not a problem. There's no balance problem here. MG42. Big Poppy La Tigre. Ooh, sure be banging, taking a fucking bazooka round to the body. TL still getting pressed out here. That little bit of MG42 work onto the F4 hill has honestly done wonder. Uh-oh. Do you strafe it? I mean, you can see where they are. They're not quite dismantling. This will be a long dismantle. Oh my god, did he just get quickscoped? Counter quickscoped! Let's go! But this Gary's on a timer. And they are re-dropping supplies for a new one. I love that. Excellent decision. Saying, you know what, they know where it is. They're not gonna stop coming till it's over. Till it's down. We'll fight for it, as long as we have to. But understanding that it's on a timer and being able to reset for the reset. That make any sense? Reset for the reset? I don't know. Here we are for the Battle of E3. Uh-oh, hold on. Airhead has been launched. But how the fuck are you supposed to find... How are you gonna find this? The answer is by finding that guy instead. You really needed probably more than one person to spawn on that, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, yeah, no, he's got it. He's got the airhead. But, flare showing... there is no one in this tank. Awkward. Oh my god. Sherby Bangin is on the case. This tank is fucked. This man cannot be stopped. Infantry not allowing it to happen. Wow. A very rare save from the infantry. Blueberries protecting their strongest asset, the tank, as this tank engages. Hello. No, he's not on fire. What? Oh, they just got so lucky. Anyway, this is a bit of a developing situation here. They're going to be able to soak so many shots with that repair station. Hold on. What just flickered here? A6 gauging the proverbial jazz hands. I think they realized that kill not on the table just yet. As this fight for the F4 hill continues the rage on. How did this guy get over here? Hashtag what? Oh, Lee Jacks in the totally balanced MG42. Leonidas out here giving big leaps energy. contributing to the overall. Oh my god, this is just bombing run central. Oh, and he knows they're here. There was a flare here. They did see all of these people. Now the danger is dropping it just in the red to try and get the Gary, even though there appears to be mainly... Oh my goodness. Oh. You know, to be mainly... That was a weird rocket into the smoke. Outpost spawns supporting this area. P-strike has been called. Oh, no kill! Oh, they got one of the repair stations. That's actually kind of big. Do they know it was a repair station they killed, though? As this area is quickly becoming completely and totally uninhabitable. We've got... Looks like an AT gun. Commander on the AT gun. Absolutely love to see that. All the information at his fingertips. MG42 completely balanced. The second repair station going down. How is this guy not dead? Oh man, this is a second Tiger? Sure sounds like it. Oh my god, they're so lucky. Oh, there's no repair station for them to be soaking. As I almost feel like that crew kind of just gave up, when we're completely honest. They didn't what? They didn't land a pen. But like, I've been in this situation, literally in this exact same spot, and you're just so fucking trapped. Like, there's no getting out of there. You just don't have the AP in the bucket to really sustain that fight. And so, you know, maybe they're just like, fuck it, we got the fuel, we'll just fucking die. Come back later, come back somewhere else. We have bombing run that is just too late. Oh, that was a satchel. It sounded like a satchel. Probably was a satchel. Now this 76 is just nestled in this bitch, man. Oh, it was a track shot. Also a track shot, but they're out of track health. So that's not gonna matter. Are they returning? Are they landing shells, though? They are, in fact, landing shells. Oh, as they hit the tree. Oh, as they bounce. Oh my god. Wow. We got some insane tank duels here. as this fight for the F4 hill continues. Can this man be stopped? Oh no, they hear the Tommy, oh, that was brutalous. They do not have, they are fully tracked, which means that they're fucked. And I just gotta say it. Infantry has allowed this to happen. Infantry has allowed this to happen. No, there's no time. You need like 3+ people defusing this. You got 0. And that's just... that stings. That's a zinger. This tank is still vibing. Absolutely vibing. TL. With that tank, I mean, this is not really the terrain where a close-in tank can actually can apply a lot of pressure. To be completely honest, it's much more of a long-range dueling situation, and it's just what this map devolves into. Still a massive fucking loss for the Broken Arrow homies. Now, the other super fucking awkward situation, you gotta let this garrison be taken because it is not helping you. It is, in fact, locking you out of building this garrison. I think this guy is like 54 meters away, unable to utilize the supplies. Because he's... Yeah, you let this die. Say, listen. Fucking let them have it. It's scuffing our garrison network here. George squad. No! No, this garrison is hurting you! Oh, man, that might lose them this hill. And if they lose this hill, like, oh man, they are in a fuckload of trouble. They lose this hill, they're in so much trouble. Lots of, good supply drops elsewhere. Fresh Tiger coming out with 630 in the bank. That is a Axis flare. Oh my god, that was close. Mudborn, wake the fuck up. The Gary is locked. Okay, is this George? No. Who is this? Ligma Squadron. There we go. Good shit has been called. Tough but fair in the text chat. But I'm gonna be real honest, I fucking hate this garrison. You needed to let this go. You needed to build it anywhere else that doesn't lock this out. They gonna try to build it right here? There's no way that this garrison stays up long. I mean, this area is too hot. He's gonna go for it, though. Actually, no, he's not. He's fucking... Throw a grenade. Alright. Look at this coordinated assault. Oh my god, look at this coordinated effort to remove the outpost. Stop! Let this garrison die. It's not helping you. You don't want a garrison right here. It's... Oh. I don't know. Maybe this is a better garrison in like the 5 minutes of development here. Use fuck off, dog. Damn. Got some spicy text chat here. Let's be real. No memeing in public chat, please. Oh man, I am not the only one to notice. But TL has... I mean, this is their last remaining effective area of control that's even fucking close to being anywhere to near the proximity of North Pass. A Jimbonium cheese, motherfucker. Oh no. Oh, Fuse is the arty guy. No, he's not? What? What's happening? Who are these people? Oh, it was the gutter from the tiger. Oh boy. They're just out here vibing, man. Oh. What is this? This is a truck? No, this is a Stewart. They hit a mine? That's a tragic loss of a tank. Stewart's so good. Broken Arrow is just hard vibing in this bitch. And I don't blame him. Now, upon further reflection, their shit's been getting harassed by the recon. So, putting in, I guess, a more central location backline v frontline. It does... I don't hate it as much as I did a couple minutes ago. Also, any garrison in a non-pub game is better than no garrison. In a pub game, sometimes the quickest way to lose a point is to have a red zone Gary that's open. Damn. Big artillery shell. Now they just need to have the fun task of pushing up the hill. You don't... Is there any TL in the active sector? Yeah, these guys are in the active sector. Barely in the active sector. Now they have to figure out a way... Oh, what? AT gun on the roof. Called it. Oop. Yep. Real garrison next to a fake garrison. Those could be very difficult to destroy. And they are locked in a big old bunker, but to lock it out, you just need to get on the roof. And so that sort of proxy destruction. Oh, that's a very nice artillery mark. fight for F4 is now spilling out into a fight for the side of Scar. As this Tiger is just gonna be able to absolutely hammer all of this area. It's gonna make it so difficult for TL to move out. But we are essentially reaching the halfway mark. I'd have to do some math on the warm-up time, the 2-minute effective timer at the end, figure out what the actual 50% mark is. But I'm gonna be real honest, I'm not gonna do that math, so we're gonna call it halfway here. As sort of just, what the fuck was that? It would appear that there's a tank shooting that tree. Now what we need is a single... Oh, yeah. Oh, dead. What we need is a single industrious SL. It's just like, get in a truck, drive down here, drive through here. Shit, if he had a fucking supply truck that did this. And just like got up a Gary like right here. And then use that to get a Gary, I don't know, like here-ish? Spaz the camera. I mean, they could finally, hold on, wee woo, wee woo, developing situation alert. As they take a shell, dead center. Oh, narrowly avoiding destruction. Leonidas struggling to get explosive ammo. Excellent front line established here. You got your sort of pocket of not really resistance. You got your Fort F4 here. Let's call it that. To secure that area. You got a little bit of side defense action. As you just have an absolute fucking mob moving out of the city here. Seeing a hefty group. Now. Uh-oh. Hashtag... Okay, they're fine. Honestly, I want this tank to leave. This is a good idea. I mean, I want it to leave almost to the point of just like leaving it there. Just chilling. And then getting a tank somewhere in this fight over here. I mean, if you have a tank like a Tiger sitting like right here, surrounded by infantry, you're gonna crack this bitch wide open. You're gonna help move the front line. Which is, quite honestly, what tanks are there to do. Alright, map check. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, I know what he's asking for. Let's check it. Let's check it. Confirmation. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Oh, I can't see him. Yes! He needs to re-up on the flares. So, very accurate bit of communication of what he needs and what he's getting or not getting. Let's zoom in on this absolute fucking shit show. Oh my god, that grenade is gonna pull this outpost. Huge. Don't run into your own Artie. Don't run into your own Artie. Alright, so he was one shell off. He needed to wait 4 or 5 seconds. It's not like this guy has a fucking redeploy timer though, so I guess it doesn't really fucking matter. Oh, that was a big TL shell. Dropping from the sky. They have pretty well gained control of this. What? Okay. Then how did the sniper get here? Not like a rifleman spawned. I don't know. Broken Arrow, under the supervision, the tutelage, if you will, of the Tiger, able to push up the hill in force. AT gun, doing AT gun things. 76, doing 76 things. A lot of things. A lot of multitasking. AT gun has been destroyed. They always represent a existential threat. At the very least. Oh my god, that man just got absolutely fucking obliterated. 76. Lightly damaged. Can see the smoke of the Tiger. He says the shell did not land, and they don't want that heat. Infantry not allowing it to happen. You absolutely love to see it. This Tiger... This is always the awkward thing about tank engagements is neither tank can really fucking blast infantry in the way that they want. So, you know, while this is evolving and the situation developing, I mean, both tanks are essentially out of the fight, which is like a really weird situation. So... I feel like the Tiger is fishing for, repair people. Or he's fishing for kills. Out of the merit! Not this time, at least. 76 moving back up to engage. Bit of a reposition of the turret. Point it at the thing. Tiger completely unscathed. Unfazed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Infantry allowing this to happen. Budboard, please!
Cover us. He's right on us.
Grasnik, please! Budboard, please! Oh my god. It's gonna take so much fucking teamwork to get this off.
Right here. He's over there.
Oh no. Infantry allowing it to happen. Massive fucking L. As they have completely lost control of the F4 hill because of that. Backup supplies? Destroyed. Garrison. Unable to be built. Because as we count the supply, support players, the support infantry, the people with the supplies, the boxmen, Billy Box Bros, there are absolutely none. As the second tank is being engaged, that was a whole shot, wasn't it? Huh? I feel like this tiger is scuffing his gunner's shots. Oh my god, there's two fucking tigers here. What the hell? Hit him with the yo dog. Half-eaten burrito. Oh my god, he's gonna get this. Oh, they have a driver! That's right, the guy in this tank got out. Yeah, patented wee woo, did in fact go out. It happens. Commander having to drop supplies. No one else on their team able to provide that level of value. You absolutely hate to see it. As this control of the hill in F4 is in fact on the verge, at the very least, of converting to pretty dominant control. This is an awkward situation. I've in fact been here and taken shells from an AT gun, a heavy tank. But these existential threats to their backline could be neutralized by a cap. So we are in a very precarious situation for both teams here. Who goes where, what, when, and why is going to be extremely important over the next few minutes. having to come all the way from Jacob's Barn. Their recon guy sussing that out. Sussing it out. However, it's like backline control. It's the fucking random truck there. Alright. Okay. This is in fact a real, actual tank. So we have 3 Tigers on the field. 2 of them are being manned. Oh, hello. Oh my god. And it was satcheled. That is a huge loss for the Allies. Even if infantry hadn't allowed it to happen, it would have happened anyways. F4 back, largely in control of Broken Arrow of the Axis. TL still pressing it though, which is the right call. I mean, what else are you gonna do? This front door kind of fucking light, as we have 2 TLSLs, 2 STLs. Well, 1 TSTL. Oh, his outpost goes down. No reinforcements. Now he basically just has to wait for that timer. Say, I got a fucking outpost. Get here now. Killing the commander. Jig might be up. Meanwhile, at the Weebu Central, at Weeb Overlook, Broken Arrow penetrating deep into this flank here, as they are losing their points. Bit of a false cap on, oh my god. Totally fair. MG42. We don't need to balance that ourselves. We do need to balance the Panther though. Can't use that. And but until the hill situation gets pretty well resolved, I mean, that's going to create an opportunity somewhere on the map for TL. Holy fuck, that's a lot of fuel. Mark a half track under this? Have it be deployable? That would be gangsters. Fuck! I feel like a half track is a vibe. Oh my god. You half track south. You drive it all the way around to here. Here? Here. Here. Here? You drive it over here somewhere. Even like here. Anyway, I feel like I have to. Oh my god. Big Poppy Stewart. Chatting it up. Carving space for the homies. Being hit by an artillery shell feels bad, man. But these STLs here. The fuck? Wait a have been an HE shell. These STL here for in the STL. I mean, if they're yeah, outpost being used. It's been spotted though. Is this a good bombing run? It's just not really. As this singular spawn they have over here is a massive fucking problem. Oh my god. And, problem solved. Let's be real here. However, has completely opened the front door. We got some front door action. As, do we have like an airhead somewhere? Nope. They just, oh my god, this is a code red situation. You have a code red situation. I almost feel like you gotta drop a defensive airhead. Snap that bitch off, like, I don't know, somewhere, anywhere. Somewhere where you have troops. You snap it off right here. It's a little awkward. That's where your Gary just was that died. Alright, let's play count the support infantry players. 1, 2. Yeah, 2. Sick. That was a swift response by Broken Arrow. Very good job. However, TL using that response, that allocation of troops, to gain control of the hill. However, garrison right underneath me. Something, I don't know. Can they get a garrison back up? Supplies are down. Supplies are down and falling. That bombing run is not going to do much other than let their troops from F4 swarm down the hill. Which is literally the only reason to take control of the hill. It did take out one of the supplies, I guess. But TL is currently making something happen here. I still feel like you... Oh, they got the Gary up. In record time. Infantry, helping infantry provide value to the team. You just need a really big... That is a super fucking unfortunate situation. Oh my god, one of those is track shots. One of those was hit the ground somehow? What is actually shooting them? Two 76s, 152 millimeters of teamwork. As the 76s, and just TL as a whole, clawing back control. Really applying the pressure here with 22 minutes to go. 22 out of 90, that's what? 22%? 24%? 23.2%? With not much time left in the game, I just feel like Broken Arrow's responses here have been swift and decisive. Right? Like, they lost control of F4, and now they immediately have control of it again. They lost control of the front door, and they've pretty well cleared it out again. And that's kind of like, that's just been seesawing back and forth. And just like that, Code Red has been coded? Downgrading this to a code yellow, which is basically just a regular situation. Airhead, however, it's gonna be an oucho marks! Oh no! Damn, that didn't kill the outpost? Okay. Shoot it with the 76 again, it'll be funny. So, yeah, that situation got dealt with. Supplies all around the map, setting themselves up for success. See how accurate the mark is. Ghost Town. Yeah, it only took 3 minutes, and Broken Arrow have kind of completely undone what it took TL like 25 minutes to do. And with only less than 25 minutes left, hey man, you do the math. Quick peeperino at the scores here. Oh man, we had a bit of a DC. That is very good. Their call for explosive ammo. Hello, I am Rifleman level 7. Level 6? This little pocket of TL. Sick. They just used a peace strike on a garrison with zero ability to follow it up. Man. Also, I thought this is 5. Fox has 5. Yeah, that's your last peace strike. Not a fan of that decision. I mean, it did kill the garrison, like, you know, don't get me wrong. But look at that. They just rebuild the garrison for it. As yet another 76 goes down. Dang. What a... What a performance by the Broken Arrow Tigers. 1,600 fuel in the bag. I mean, at this point, you gotta be thinking half tracks. You gotta be thinking half tracks. It bypasses the limitations of the garrison spacing. If you lose the point, you still have a half track up and spawnable. It, at the very least, has the chance of being an offensive. I mean, you could spawn 3 half tracks, what, 900 fuel, and you'd basically have enough for another tiger. Would have enough for another tiger. You have 690. Yeah. So, and I mean, you could park them. You could do like 2 defensive half tracks, and you'd be chilling. You could park one like right here. Something blow up. Yeah, you could park one over here. You could park one over here. Think about the other thing about the half track is the enemy recon players can't destroy them, which has been a massive thorn in their side over here. Garrison has been marked. Ooh, actually very close. So, good job on that. You did it. TL still pushing for the F4 hill. But this little compound area has just been the scene of a lot of violence. As another 76 rolls into the scene of violence here. Let's see what the hell happens. They know that there's a tank on F4. It's killed multiple tanks. You have to assume that there's one on the other hill. The actual hill. Oh my god, this tank has already been marked. Let's see if he snaps off a peace strike. Let's see if it gets engaged immediately by the tiger. Let's follow the actions of the tiger. Uh-oh! No, I almost called the developing situation alert for the other situation. What killed them? Did they get killed by an AT gun? It would appear so. It would also appear... Uh-oh. Man, I should have just called the developing situation alert. I balked. And the situations have already developed. A crime. An absolute crime. Washed. Now, 76 is charging. That's the one guy he has near him, the one friendly. Sure be banging. Absolute menace. Uh-oh. That really killed the engine? Ugh. Ouch. This is just an awkward situation for this tank. Infantry allowed those rockets to happen. I mean, the guy didn't even have a gun to shoot them with. Like, he's got a rocket out. Just shoot him! And it's a bit of a soft capture. Be banging back on the case. Infantry allowing this to happen. Oh no. And that might be the thing that makes this assault from this position fail. I'm going to be completely honest. Not having the tank support to anchor it is just devastating. Look how many fucking people on TL are in this area, and not a single one of them could stop one man with some silly looking toilet paper tube. There's even an OP right here. There's an OP right here, and they allowed it to happen. That's depressing. That's a depresso espresso straight. Straight from something. Depresso espresso, straight from something. I don't know where I'm going with that one. Yeah, but man, TL just an airhead? How did he end up there? Now, there is an exploit where you can spawn off other people's outposts. That does exist. That does, in fact, definitely exist. Who pulled that off? It might have been DC. It might have been 1/16th. I pulled that off in a Cecil game a while ago. Note time. Expect crash or airhead. Excellent awareness. We are in the final bit of minutes here, where you don't have much time to make something happen. So that a drop? Wait, seemed to line up there. Anyway, as a Stewart kind of yellows through, really making a lot of space. If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like that's their only goal, to make space and then drive into the water. Oh, we're just gonna pan somewhere else. We don't need to see that. There's no reason to yeah, there's no reason to see that. No, it's fine. Nothing happened. As the Stewart magically disappears in a freak turn of events. Where did that satchel come from? Oh boy. Okay, never mind. Bit of a illusion there. It looked like TL had taken control of the hill. Control is mixed in the hill though. Dueling recon planes going out. Defensive airhead has already been pulled. Ouch. It's already happened. Hold on. Oh boy. This could be a big one. This could quite honestly be a big one. Wait, no, it's not here. Still be girthy. I think a tiger just died. Or an AT gun. Man's cutting it too close. Oh, it takes out the spawn? I don't know, man. Maybe... Maybe a bit of a... Let's call it a quick... He might be moving a little bit too quick here. As we have a developing situation alert. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. As the 76 scrambles to safety. Oh my goodness, this arty is massive. Broken Arrow artilleryman's putting in a good day's work. Oh, developing situation continues. As the shell goes out. No return. He is in fact satcheled! Infantry allowing this to happen. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! He doesn't see it! Oh no! And with 1 minute left. That is... Oh my god, that was a heck of a rocket, but that was a tragic turn of events. Sam Squanch going down. Preemptive reinforce. A pre-enforce, if you will. I know you will. Has been called. And all units, more or less, have been recalled to the active sector. Munitions healthy, you can convert out of the fuel. Not gonna need it, no time left. We do have another tank. Clearing the corpse. Their previous failed attempts. As their friendly infantry just lets them down. No time to stop, no time to look, only time to move forward. And let's be honest, pray. Why is there a TC down here? Friendly TC getting in the hard cap. I actually think that that's a really smart idea. He says, wait a second. I see the tank. He says, wait a second. Never mind. Stopping just in time to get satcheled. Was this the plan, though? could be all part of the plan. Be like, all right, we're gonna get satcheled. We're gonna drive into the fucking point. We're gonna have them blow themselves up. It'll be funny. Hashtag troll megalol. Taking one extra friendly kill down with them. It, however, won't be enough. $70 deaths for the win. So many interactions per second. That's really the metric. A hard-earned victory by Broken Arrow here. Their tanks putting in the work. Top CE, even though they're missing 1,000 of their 800. Yeah, I feel like I mean, just the terrain advantage for the tanks is... The Axis tanks is just tremendous. Like, it's so... You have so much better... The geography favors them tremendously. And they were able to convert that advantage. And, yeah. Very well done by Broken Arrow. Where is... Here he is. Always getting the updo. Up, up, up. As we, transition back to the PowerPoint, take a look at the strategic overview, and yeah, I mean, this is exactly what we saw. Once again, strategic analysis, super de duper on point. The fight for this hill was so back and forth, so constant. The fight for this compound was just tremendous. Tanks on Hill 15. Who could have guessed? And, yeah. I mean, TL was just not in there. The point's not in their favor. North Pass is heavily advantaged to the Axis. They put up a good fight, though. They knew where they needed to be and how they needed to get there. But the response by Broken Arrow, the ability to shift the troops from one area to the next, I think was really, quite honestly, the decision maker. They were able to recognize, hey, the hill and F4 are under attack. 3, 4, 5 extra guys would show up. None of them had supplies. You know, they'd be like, all right, well, we killed a bunch, and then they go somewhere else. And that is so key in the 35v35. I mean, it's key in the 49v49, honestly. Like, it's an important skill to have. And yeah, was in fact a good game on Hurtgen. Color me pickled. Pickle me surprised. Anyway, that'll do it. Bye-bye.